Intel bites back at Ryzen 5000. Wow, another 7000 mAh phone battery size. Don't go anywhere, this is MLM. Well, it looks like 2021 is the year for Intel, but we haven't really heard of any direct response from AMD yet. And when Intel announced their Tiger Lake mobile chips, they performed pretty well as quad-core CPUs. And then this year, Intel has something bigger and better to bring to your table with their new 45 watts 8-core Tiger Lake mobile CPUs. Based on Twitter user momo_US post, there will be 3 8-core 16-thread CPUs in line: i9 11980HK, i9 11900H, and i7 11800H, and a 6-core i5 11400H CPU. We also know that these chips are expected to hit 5 GHz over multiple cores, not just a single core boost. But to hit that mark, right, I think it will consume way more power beyond 45 watts. And also with the 11980HK facilitating overclocking too, many PCMR folks are waiting patiently to see what Intel can bring to gaming laptops with the 8-core Tiger Lake chips. These chips are said to be available in the second quarter of this year. So are you guys excited even if you're not Team Blue? Ooh, the new iPad 2021 is expected to be revealed next month. And I know iPads are not laptops, but Apple does such a great job closing the gap between the functionality of Apple iPads and laptops. Based on leaks and rumors, the iPad Pro 2021 looks very similar to the 2020 iPad Pro, except it's thicker and heavier because of their new quad speaker placement. As they ditch LCD and replace them with mini LEDs, which are much smaller than regular LEDs. In combination with more local dimming zones, you will be getting more contrast with deeper blacks without going straight into OLED, which is more expensive. Also, it is rumored to come with a new processor, and I'm guessing it is the A14 chip lah. If you're caught in between getting an Apple iPad or a regular laptop, I think you should wait for Apple's further announcement on their 2021 iPad Pro. I myself got an iPad last year, and ever since then, I don't find myself using my laptop as much anymore. I barely touched it since last year Christmas. So yeah, and also because I have my little Apple ecosystem at home, everything is way more convenient and easily accessible. So let's just wait for the reveal next month alongside the So let's just wait for the review next month alongside Apple's AirTags. Samsung's new Galaxy F62 just released, and it is quite impressive for a non-flagship phone. On the front, we'll see a 6.7-inch 1080p OLED display with FHD+ resolution and a 32-megapixel selfie camera that is contained with a hole punch notch. On the back, we'll see a quad camera setup featuring a 64-megapixel main camera, 12-megapixel ultra-wide and 123-degree field of view, a 5-megapixel macro camera, and a 5-megapixel depth sensor. Take note though that both front and back camera allows you to record videos in 4K. This dual SIM phone also runs on Android 11 and is powered by Exynos 9825 processor, the same chip that powered the Note 10 back in 2019. It has 128GB of storage, which is expandable by up to 1TB and comes in two options for RAM, 6GB and 8GB. Now, the battery is what is really impressive. Just like Samsung's M1, it comes with a 7000 mAh battery size, and it can be fast charged at 25 watts. The F62 is 9.5mm thick and weighs 218 grams and comes in 3 colors: laser green, laser blue, and laser gray. Based on the specs, this F62 from Samsung's more affordable range is packed with lots of past flagship phones goodies, and also the 6GB variant costs 1,330 ringgit, while the 8GB variant costs 1,440 ringgit. Both phones are more than half the price cheaper than Samsung's flagship phones. So what do you think about this? Is Samsung setting the bar higher for mid-range phones to fight competitors? Or they simply want to help people who cannot afford their flagship phones? With more and more people listening to music to relax at home, a good portable speaker is a must. Sonos Move is a great battery-powered Bluetooth speaker for indoor and outdoor listening. With an IP56 rating, it is weather resistant so you can party in the desert or in the middle of a snowstorm. As for audio, it uses two Class D digital amps, one downward firing tweeter for highs and one mid-woofer for mid-ranges and bass. You can fine-tune your music with their TunePlay app that balances perfect sound based on your location and playlist. It weighs close to 3 kg, so heavy, but it does come with a pretty sleek concave handle gap on the rear for you to carry it around easily. And it stands at 24 cm by 16 by 12.6 cm. As for battery life, it can last up to 11 hours of uninterrupted playback. If left off the charging base idle, it can last up to 120 hours. You can even control the speaker with Google Assistant or Amazon Alexa, so you can play music, check news, set alarms, ask all sorts of questions and more. And it offers on-the-go Bluetooth connectivity as well. How else could you play music outdoors? Wow. Anyway, the speaker can be integrated into a multi-room network speaker system too. The speaker is kind of pricey, but compared to many others that can be integrated into a multi-room network, it is considered okay lah. However, it does not support a surround sound system. For 2,499 ringgit, you can opt for 3 times installment payment on Hula app. What speakers do you guys use at home, and do you guys think this speaker is overpriced? Guys, I'm so excited when I saw this news. Anyway, Overcooked's new game is coming out soon and it's called Overcooked All You Can Eat. It'll be coming out next month, the 23rd, and I haven't even finished the second one, but who cares, right? Anyway, Overcooked is a very fun game you can play with your friends, especially now that everyone is staying at home. All you need to do is prepare food, serve food in a limited time. Sounds pretty easy, right? But actually it's not. Just wait until your friend knocks you out to death or pass screw up with your orders. Anyway, Overcooked All You Can Eat is a remaster of the first game. It will include every piece of DLC and free content available, making your cooking experience more chaotic. Other key upgrades are that it can run at 4K in 60 FPS on PC, has colorblind mode now and a scaling difficulty assist mode, meaning scores will scale depending on the number of players in your lobby. And I think this is more fair lah for those who play alone, but really, who plays Overcooked alone? What are some games you enjoy playing with your friends other than Among Us? Let us know in the comments down below. Next, it's comments time. Ezran Razman, 7K for TV? Never mind lah, I'd rather buy Samsung Smart Fridge can tick while cooking man. What do you mean can tick? Like, can play on the panel while you cook, is it? And I honestly think 7K for a TV is, how to say I won't consider it as cheap or even affordable, but I think it is acceptable because there are a lot more expensive ones like 15K, 20K, and more than that, 80K. Jeremy Tan, you do prank lah. Confirm the channel will definitely grow fast AF. I don't judge people who enjoy watching prank videos, but I cannot see myself making videos like that. Next, Jin Jun Woo, Ratchet and Clank I'm gonna buy for sure. I'm not sure if there's a new one coming out. I stopped playing it so many years ago. I used to play a lot on my PS4 when I was still a kid. I think it was 13 or 14, just how fast time has passed, jeez. So I guess that is all for today's MOM. It is pretty quick, right? You guys like this pace today? I kind of like it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! And drink a lot of water, take care of yourself, and take care of the people around you.